Welcome to our lead consultant title workshop. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm excited about starting these up. We've never done them before, so this is sort of a learning thing for all of us. And hopefully it's the beginning of a community of lead consultants and who grow together and learn from each other and promote together. So first up, I want to talk about something that's super important to leads, which you are, and above, and that is community. And right off from the start, you as a leader are building a community with whether you have one person in your downline or 10 people in your downline and hundreds or thousands in your downline. So community is something that you can start building now within your team. And it is that stickiness that Orville, I don't know if you've ever heard any of his speeches, but he talks about a stickiness that Scentsy has. And we create that within our teams and our groups. And hopefully you feel that in the Flavor Collective group. That's what I've tried to do from the very beginning when I joined in 2008 and had just a couple people on my team. So as a lead consultant, you have promoted twice in your business. And I'm going to share my screen real quick and show the compensation plan for you where you are. Can everybody see that?
Yep.
Okay. So as a lead consultant, you have promoted by getting 500 PRV in one calendar month. You have at least one active frontline the month that you promoted, and you have 1,000 GWV, which is group wholesale volume, with you and everyone in your downline. That's what happened the month you promoted. So every single month that you want to be paid at title, at the lead title, you need to do this and replicate it again in that calendar month, right? So the benefits of that are that you show up, as long as you're paid at title at lead or above, you show up on the consultant locator. That is a huge, huge benefit. Hi, how are you?
Good.
That's a huge benefit because certifieds and essentials do not show up on the consultant locator. So when someone comes along, wants to order from somebody local, then they don't pop up, but you do. So you could have the potential of customers that you've never met before. And that's why it's super important to have some kind of follow-up system in place so that you can thank that person for their order. You can follow up when it ships, and you can follow up in a couple weeks later and make sure they love it and nothing's wrong with it, right? So you're giving that customer service to this new person and connecting with them. They may never respond. I have people like that just like to order off my website. I've never met them. They've never responded to me. But then I also have people who are now on my team and doing amazing things because they ordered off my website because they liked my picture. So you never know what you're going to find when you reach out to these people that order off your website. All right. So next is what you get paid. You get paid 25% of all of your PRV, and then you get a bonus on your wholesale volume. Your wholesale volume is just your PRV minus your commissions. So it's 75%. Of your PRV. So you get 2% off of that, and then you get 2% on everyone who's in your front line who's essential and certified. Then if you sell 2,000 or more in a month, you get that 5% bonus on that entire 2,000 or more. So that is a huge chunk that some people don't even know about out there. So if you can sell 2,000 or more every month, that is an amazing goal to set and accomplishment. So to promote to star, which is the next level, everything for your PRV is the same, 500 PRV. That's what you need in a month. You need 2 active frontline, so 2 people who are directly under you to be active, 200 or more. And then all of you together, you and all of your downline, need to sell 2,500 GWV in a month. That will promote you to star consultant. And then you'll get paid higher percentages on your team bonus. So the fact that you are a leader already is huge. So we know you know how to recruit because you've done it at least one time, right? So recruiting should be sort of at the top and the focus of your personal business, with parties being sort of the way you get there and parties being the way you build your PRV as well. So I was talking to the other groups about the different streams of PRV and how to make sure you are touching all of them. So I'm going to go over those with you, because as a leader, no matter what level you are, your personal sales and your personal business have to come first. They have to be at the very beginning of the month. You have to make sure that you are checking all the boxes in your personal business before you even worry about your team, because you are the leader and you need to lead from the front. So they're watching you to know what to do. So if you have Scentsy clubbers, that's going to be automatic PRV every month. And I'm not going to go super in depth into any of these things, but know that there are tons of trainings out there on all of these. And if you want specific ones, feel free to reach out to your sponsor or your director, and we can point you in the right direction, or go to your training tab in the workstation and just type in whatever you're looking for. So Scentsy Club, then we have a referral system. Make sure you have one in place, because maybe Joe down the street doesn't like scents, but maybe he knows 10 people who love them. So you could say, I have this referral system where you can get this, this, and this if you refer me to a customer, a host, or a recruit. I have mine written up on a postcard, so it's super easy for them to see. I put it in every single order that goes out my door, every single one. PRV Consulting Club. What am I missing? Oh, parties. Parties is a huge one, because parties are the way you are going to expand your circle, because your hostess over here that is going to either have a shopping link or a Facebook party or a basket party or a home party for you is going to invite however many of her friends, and a percentage of those people will purchase from you, and you will give excellent customer service to those customers, those new customers. So you will build a connection with all of those people, and then you will hopefully be lucky enough to get them to host as well. So that build and build and build your circle out from there. And then instead of only 10 customers, now you have 30 customers. The other thing about parties is you always have that host kit tied to every single party. So the first person I would offer a host kit to is the hostess, right? She turns you down and doesn't want the host kit. Then you go to all the people in her party and offer them the host kit. And then if they don't want it, you go to all your people in your VIP group and say, hey, I have this host kit for X amount of dollars. Would you like it? And I always charge people that are not the hostess the full 39 or the full 59 for the kit, because I'm not going to use the hostess's rewards, obviously, for somebody else. Does anybody have questions about any of the things we've covered so far? I'm trying to cram a lot of stuff into one, so I'm talking fast, I'm sure. Okay, next. That showing up in the consultant locator, make sure that you know that you have to be paid at title the month before to keep showing up in that consultant locator. And the thing that the most people have trouble with when they first promote to lead or above sometimes is the active frontline. So growing your frontline is super important to keep growing wide, so that you will have lots of people to go active instead of just that one. If you're counting on that one person to go active every single month just so you can be paid at lead, it's not going to happen, because expectations for other people are just, they're not helpful. They're just going to hurt you. I'm going to do a whole training about that, but just start out knowing that putting expectations on other people in your team because you think that they should be doing something that is going to potentially be good for them is never a good idea, because it wasn't their expectation for themselves. You're putting it on them. So I digress. All right. What other questions? What other things would you like to chat about? If you have, oh, I know, goals. Each month, setting a goal for yourself is super important, and tracking your numbers to that goal is even more important, because you need to know how far away you are. So say you want to sell $1,000 in the month, and you have no plan to get there. You just put this sticky note, because people tell you that you need to be able to see it every single day, and you just put the sticky note up and you're just like, okay, I can't wait till that happens. $1,000 PRV. Yep. Just waiting. Nope, it's not going to work, because you don't have any action steps that you're taking. So you have to make a plan to get to that goal. And I encourage you to have that goal every single month, but then make the action plan to get there. If you would like to have a goal call with any of your directors, we are open for those. They're super helpful. If you are hoping, don't hope. If you are planning, if you have a goal to reach STAR by a certain date, then we are here to help you get there. Okay. All right. I'm open for comments or questions or input from my other leaders on here. Now everybody's quiet.
Or we're all going to talk at once.
No?
No, maybe not.
Oh, I know what I was going to say also. Flava Collective is a collective. It is not about leaders posting. It's about all of us posting. And I forgot to say this on any of the others, but I'm going to tell you, so hopefully you can start the ball rolling. Always, always, always feel okay to come share what is working or not working in your business on there. Post questions, post things that you've done that you need help to tweak, post things that you've done that have gotten you a lot of sales or gotten you a recruit, or anything that you want to post there that is helpful for at least one other person. Please post it. It is not for just directors or just superstar consultants and above. It is for all of us. And that is the way we're building our community, is making connections with each other. So please feel free to do that.
Or even small accomplishments, shout yourself out.
Yes, I've started a new
Little
thread
things.
at the top that's a pinned post that every time you do something, you can comment on there instead of just doing it at the end of the month. It's the little emojis that you can post underneath when you reach a certain goal of the month. Post on there, because I want people to celebrate each other all through the month.
Hey, Bonnie, after
Yeah.
the meeting, can you send me the info about the host kits? Because I didn't even know what those were.
Sure. Yeah. And do you like video trainings?
Yeah.
Okay,
When I'm able to do that.
I'll send you one that's really good. That's very let me just write down so I don't forget. That's very not explanatory. It's very helpful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Allie, can you put the sausage balls in the oven, and probably now, so they'll have time to cool? Thanks. All right. If there's no other questions, I'm going to stop the recording.